They need to understand that school is important, but we need to find something for every kid to get hooked into to keep him involved in school.
So there's very few students who could tell me, after I graduate, I'm going to go to this training, or I'm going to get this job, or I'm going to go to this college.
Academies are changing the Rockford schools because they are allowing kids to get more of a real-world perspective of school.
It's a great chance for them to see what the options are for them once they graduate.
All the kids who are interested in engineering, all the kids who are interested in health science, to put them in academies so that they're working with people who are like-minded and want the same thing as they do.
I wanted more because I wanted to be an apprentice somewhere, have a mentor to help me with everything.
There's 4 broad academies that the students have to choose from, and then within each of those academies are several pathways.
It's just connecting what you're learning in school to the real world. It's hard to make that connection to what you're doing in the classroom to what you're going to be doing in your adult life.
I'm actually in Emmett Academy. I want to be an engineer right now, but I don't know, it's kind of up in the air.
They may not be choosing the career that is going to be what they are established in the future, but at least they're getting an idea of what they don't want so that they don't make a bad choice.
And for them to figure that out in high school before they've gone and committed time and energy and financial resources to college, to be able to figure that out, that they don't want to do that, is just as powerful as figuring out what you do want to do.
The sociology class was doing a project, and they were thanking people and putting a monetary value on whatever someone had done. And a young man had given me a $6 million check.
Now I can stop any kid in the hallway and say, what academy do you pick? And they'll tell me right away. What pathway do you want to go into? And they'll tell me right away.
Even to just hear them talking about the different pathway options is good because they've never talked about this kind of thing.
I want to experience what architecture people do actually in reality instead of just like reading out a boring book.
The reality is we need to do this in order to acquire the talent to feed these jobs. We view it as both an obligation, an opportunity, and a necessity at the end of the day.
Not all students go to college, and that's okay, but we want them to come out prepared to work, have the tools they need to step into a job and be a successful contributor to society. And this will be the hook that we're looking for in this district to boost up our attendance rates, to boost up our graduation rates, and then ultimately is to get kids college and career ready.
Failure to plan is a plan for failure. That's a great adage, and that's a driving concept behind the academies, is that we have to help our students develop a plan and learn the process for planning.